Okay, so the first part of the animal that we're going to massage is the head. So what do we need to know about the head? Well, first of all, it's a fairly simple structure. We have our skull up here, and then our lower mandible or jawbone down here. That's basically it. When we look at the dog's head, we might not necessarily think that there's loads of muscles there, but really there's 9 sets of very, very highly multifunctional muscles. So we have our skull muscles up here, we have our ear muscles, we have our eye muscles, our nose and snout muscles, our tongue muscles, our mastication muscles, so our cheek muscles, our lower jaw muscles. So there's actually loads of really, really good muscles there that we can work with. Dogs see the world through their nose, so all of these muscles around here are really, really important for helping sense of smell. The head is just an area that we use as a warmer-upper and a starting point to get the dog used to our touch and used to what we're going to do further down the line in the massage.
Okay, to get started, we're going to put some light pressure with our thumb and finger on 2 pressure points at the back of the dog's skull in between the ears. There's 2 depressions there that are really easy to find, and this helps relax the dog. We can do this for about 20 seconds or as long as the dog will let us. Then we're going to go right to the top of the skull where the biggest muscles on the head are located, the temporalis muscles, and we're going to do some light circular friction side to side and then follow that up with some light compression side to side too. Now we can do as many passes of each stroke as we want. Try to do between 3 and 5 side to side, always staying on the top of the skull in between the ears on the muscles themselves. Next up, we're going to hit the ears. We want to be working on the muscles at the base of the ears, okay? Following the natural grooves there and doing light palpation all around the ear area. Everything that we're doing on the head is going to be light pressure, so keep your hand nice and relaxed, and remember, only do the strokes if the dog lets us. When we're done around the base of the ears, we can then do some light squeezing of the ear itself, folding it over, doing some nice easy strokes and squeezes again with the aim of relaxing the dog. We then move down into the big old cheek muscles, which are great to massage with some nice light circular friction, following the circular shape of the muscle around. We can do 3 to 5 passes before moving on to the eye area, where we lightly palpate circles around the eye with the tip of our finger or thumb. There's one circular muscle that surrounds the eye, so we're just going to follow that for a few rounds before then drawing some lines out from the eye in all directions like little rays of sunshine. Moving further down the head of the dog again, we get into the snout and lips area where we start off with more circular friction. Keeping it light again, some dogs can be sensitive in this area, so we just want to keep it nice and simple. If they let us, we can do some pinching of the lips. The upper lips, or flews as they're called, should be easily accessible depending on your breed and are a lovely area to massage, as the lips act as a very important smell trapper, directing sense up to the nose area, which has all of these super sensitive hairs and nerves all over. Then we can finish off the area by drawing some nice light lines from the bridge of the snout down into the lips. On the underside of the jaw is a lovely 2-parted muscle that helps mastication that we very gently can draw some palpating lines up and down with the tip of our finger. Very nice if we can access it. Then we can go do some more circular friction on the nose and snout area, just because it's so nice to do, before some final all over head smushing. You don't really have to worry about technique here. You can just sort of squeeze and push down all of the muscles from the top of the skull all around the face. Just don't go poking them in the eye or anything, before we can finish off with some line palpation following the natural groove behind the skull from the ear and all the way through.
Don't fall off the table.